Hi, welcome back to Shane's Hot Rods and Projects. I wasn't gonna video this, but I got told I needed to do it. So we got new rocker arms for the Malibu. They're a little bit cheaper price than what I bought the first time, but actually I like the quality better. They look better. They're nicer looking. We have one side already done. And I may end up pulling it back off and spin the motor over a little bit and just check the lash as it spins over. We have 3 on this side, and we're going through them and changing them one at a time, spin the motor over to where it's like hands loose. That'd be the next one we do. And just getting them tightened enough that, won't bind up till we get, set the lash proper way, which is exhaust halfway up, set intake halfway, intake halfway back up, set exhaust halfway back down, set intake. Way it's on the base circle, something like that. Some people say, oh, I don't need to do that, but that's the way I was taught. Look at there. Look there, rocker arms. The push rod was falling to the side. You can see it, which we just come back to do this. See, I got to get the rocker arm in there. Thank goodness we hadn't moved on. I still ain't tightened it up. So now I got to tighten them up. I don't even know where my ratchet's at.
It's over there.
Here's our other rocker. Here's what we got. This is kind of the way they came. We're just changing the rocker arm itself. We're not changing the whole pedestal and everything because it's really the same setup. It's just a different style of rocker. You can see the difference. I like these better. I don't. And then again, that may just be the color making it pretty. So who knows? So anyway, that's what we got going on now. Still waiting on parts for the Paraglide. We're working on the pump there. We've done a few things there. That's about it. We're I don't know what else. Let's just get a few on, and then we'll show you setting the valves in a minute. We'll go through there setting the lash on the valves. I know the video started out with the rocker arms. We kind of had to give up on that last night. It was getting late. We still got to adjust them. I'll show you that now. But down here working on the Capri. This YouTube thing is just hard for a single person to do and get anything done when you're a blue car guy. So I'll show you what I got going on, what I've got done since the underpaint and trim and all. I've been trying to put the wiring harness and stuff in, and I'm using everything from the new Edge. So yeehaw! I mean, these cars are similar, but not. So the interior wiring harness is actually working out pretty good. I've had to modify a few things down in the kick panel area, the door post, like where the computer and the dash harness runs down, door harness and all. I've had to modify a few things there. This is the driver's side. I had to modify that to kind of get them plugs in there. Got the pedals in, heater box, and that I had to modify that bracket over there to make it fit in the hole. And actually the floorboard harness works out pretty good. I don't know, I may end up taking off these plastic pieces because I don't know how they're going to do on the carpet. I'll figure that out once the carpet starts going in. If I don't like it, I'll take them off. I did have to remove this one. It goes up over that rear seat hump part. That was messy. Didn't like it. So most everything else just kind of plugged and played, to be honest with you. Fuel pump driver, just had to drill 2 holes. We actually had one hole already and had to drill that one because these two didn't line up. I probably could have modified the bracket, but whatever. Third brake lights. Most of this will come along once the car's powered up and running. I'll start figuring out tail lights and everything. I still have to figure out where I'm gonna mount that. I may mount it there. I don't know, because I got to be able to get to it with the panel on, you know, in case anything should happen. I want to be able to get to it. Fuel pump harness worked out pretty good. The other taillight harness here is good. This is the not sure what these are yet. I'm not sure. I know this is the rear defrost, so most of that I have to go up to there. So I have to, like I said, most of this will start coming together as the car gets put together, powered up and put together. I still got to secure this area, and then the evap harness, just drilled me a little hole, went right down in there. Good to go. Mounted. Right here it is. Fuel tank's in. Easy to plug up the harness. I'll have to secure that all once I get it going. But actually, all in all, it's working out okay. I mean, we're putting that in this car. So that's what's going in here. It's got to be cleaned up. It already had long tubes on it. I had to buy a K-member because the K-member in the car was bent. And, you know, these K-members won't work with this engine. And y'all seen the video on the Stifler cross member. I've got the evap thing in. I got to buy a new one because this whole frame rail on the new edge, the donor car, was smashed down. It's like this piece. I just walked out there and looked at it because I couldn't figure out where it went. Well, it goes in this area here. Well, this whole piece was smashed down to frame rail. He probably ain't that tall and out there on the wreck car, so that's why this is all bent up. So that has to go, I think, like that. So somehow I got to figure that out. Oh yeah, and my brake lines are not going to work out because the car's shorter in the front here. I'm gonna say from here to here is shorter than the new edge. So the brake lines, as you can see right there, go back too far. And I did use the new edge bottom piece, which would have worked out nicely, but that's not right. But I still maybe use the same concept, except for this area, because I'm deleting the ABS, because that's just aggravation in its own. I'm hoping I don't have an issue in the computer part. I've lost my bracket that holds my engine harness plug. I got to get the evaporator on. I'll do that. I mean the dryer and the evaporator and all that, or dryer and all that mounted, and the AC lines mounted. I think after the engine's in. It may be tough, but I don't know. We'll find out. I've got the hydro boost mounted, battery box mounted, or fuse box mounted. The issue with this is, like I said, the cars are all different. So this part was an issue, and I don't know why it don't lock in, but I guess the things are broke off of it. But to get the cop off, it don't fold back no more. You just take it off. So, because there's not enough room here. But that's all right. It's gonna be there just fine. Now my next issue is this. I kind of got an idea how it goes. I think that's how it's gonna go. Let's hope my inner fenders don't become an issue. I don't know, I'll find out. I thought about going out there and getting them. I need to get I washed this harness off and had a bag over this, and when I pulled it apart, I didn't realize it was covered in mud. So that's supposed to plug in there. I don't have that harness. I think that's part of the dash harness, so I got to check that out. So here's an update on this. And I think I accidentally put the wrong emergency brake handle in. I don't know. Well, I got so many of these things laying around. They're everywhere. Parts. I got parts and parts and parts. And I got Mustang parts and stuff laying here in the barn, over in the paint room. I'll just show you a little bit. Dad's Galaxy's coming together. He's not putting the carpet in it yet because he wants to test drive it, and because he end up putting the factory seat back in it, but for now. So he's been polishing her up. He got the ride height where he wanted it. Still looking good. I'll show you where all the stuff. And now I've been digging through all these boxes. So I got the spindles painted yesterday, and didn't want to paint these because they're broke. The little studs on the back, all of them are broke. So I had another set. While I was painting them, and I had them setting up right here, screwed in, and bloop, one fell on the ground. So anyway, working on the hood, trying to buff on it. But this was all the boxes. Well, there was a bigger box. That box was full of harness. That box has still got all the AC stuff in it. Air condition, condenser, radiator, stuff there, but I got a new tank to go on it. And then there was just miscellaneous stuff everywhere. I gotta see about getting that on. That's the cruise control. That box, I'm not sure where it goes. I still ain't figured that out. So I gotta figure out what that box is. All right, that's a little update on Capri. A little update on the Malibu. I know I've been kind of slacking on the videos, y'all, but it's vacation all last week. Went to Florida, had a good time. Hadn't been to Florida since I was a kid, so I didn't remember much of it, but very nice. We had fun. Stayed at a really nice hotel. Actually, we stayed at a couple because we kind of road tripped. And then I cannonballed it back. Not yesterday, the day before yesterday, I cannonballed. Thursday evening, or Thursday morning we woke up and I said, well, we was going to go to Savannah and stay again because we stayed in Savannah our first stop, going down. Went in and seen the river and all in the town of Savannah. We was River Street Inn, very nice place. Historical, like 200-year-old building or something, I don't know. So, anyway, I had decided I was ready to get home. I was homesick, I ain't gonna lie, and missing this thing. So, we cannonballed it all the way back. My wife about went crazy. She's never rode that long. But anyway, I'm gonna get back with you. I'll show you the Malibu set up here. We'll work on it here this evening. Isaac helps me on that. I can't see the carburetor float sticker now. That's why I hate.
That's what you do, and that's what I told you not to do. You let go of the gas before you let go of the button.
What'd you think?
I'm tickled so far. Now we need to go down the road and see if this revise from the first trip gets better.
He did exactly what I asked him. Let go of the gas before he let go of the
I did kind of mess up on that one. The Malibu, yes, I accidentally, as Daniel said, I'm rusty. I ain't run the car in years. But we seen at least, I think we seen 1.5 pounds of boost on the brake. Now we can go in there on the sensitivity, the gain, the duty cycle. We just need to go in there and mess with that stuff, and we can get more boost on the brake, which I only had it on 2500 because I didn't want to have it set, because normally we leave around 35 on this car because it's got a nitrous converter in it. It's really tight. Now, I don't know if the boost converter, I don't know if boost and nitrous converters work the same. I'll fight that animal when I get there. So anyway, I think I'm going to end this video here. And as always, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I hope I can get one out soon. I think tomorrow I'm going to go down there and wash the engine on the Capri. I might do some video on that. If not, then spend some time with Dad. Maybe get his car out. Might get a video on it. The little bit of video I've showed you on here. Hopefully you can, if you make it this long in this video, to see all this, because it is long. Anyway, God bless.